compare with Hannah, worry-free pet families, Hannah Society.
Hey everyone, my name is Abel, Dr. Gonzalez. I'm with Hannah the Pet Society, and I'm Chief of Staff at the Eastside location by Mall 205. And today I want to talk to you guys about some stuff that's hit pretty close to home recently. Thanks to COVID and the lockdowns and the quarantine, we've had to do a lot of telemedicine and help guide pet parents through what's going on at home. When should you be concerned? When do you need to call the doctor? When does your pet have to go in immediately? And if your pet is not feeling well, I really want you to come prepared with at least pictures and or video, so then that way you can send us that information so we can get a better assessment for your pet. But just like us, when we're feeling under the weather, sometimes we won't have an appetite for a day, or we just don't feel good and we don't want to be social. Pets can go through all those cycles as well too. But for me, I want you to be able to learn how to be comfortable at home assessing your pet, whether you actually need a call or bring them in. Signs of pain could be restless, panting, vocalizing, signs of other type of distress or shock. You can pull up the lips and look at the gums. You want to be able to have pink gums. Look at your gums in the mirror, and you want to make sure that it's the same color. Feel your gums as well too. When you're well hydrated, they're moist. You can easily feel the saliva in there. If you've ever had cotton mouth when you're not feeling good or you haven't drank a lot of water, pets will do the same thing. If they're really dehydrated, they'll get a lot of cotton mouth, and you should be able to notice that as well too. You can also pinch the skin and see how it falls down immediately. If you're really dehydrated, when you pinch the skin, it'll stay tented up. So that's a lot of really good information that you can provide us, either a veterinarian, a nurse practitioner, or whoever you're on the phone with. No healthy animal is ever going to starve itself, be it a cat or a dog, never. So for me, if a pet isn't eating for like say longer than 3 days, but they're still asking you for their favorite treats and chomping on those, not too concerned. But completely inappetent for longer than 3 days, yeah, that's something you should call us about. The other thing that's really important, water. You can't survive without it longer than a day. So if a pet goes off water for longer than a day, I definitely want you guys to call us. But we have to acclimate to new temperatures, right? So when you have the transition of winter to spring to summer and fall, our body's acclimating to all those new temperatures. So sometimes pets have less an appetite when it's springtime and their body's acclimating to those changes. So you can have cyclical changes in regards to appetite and thirst, and that can be very normal with pets. Other things to watch out for: dramatic changes to their personality. You're with your pet 100% of the time, you know them better than anybody else. So if they change how they're behaving around you and doing something that's dramatically different than normal, that should be something that you should take a look at. And it could be lots of things: stress, construction, something happens, something startled them in the area, there's a new smell that you can't smell that they can smell. But if stuff like that happens, and that usually lasts longer than say 72 hours, 3 days, for me, I'm starting to think when something's wrong with your pet, if it's longer than 3 days, then maybe you should give us a call and we should have a conversation. If you can have a video or a picture, check the heart rate, check the respiration, and check the gums. It's going to be great resources for us to be able to have that partnership, so we can really determine whether it's warranted or your pet come in for diagnostics. Because in this time of COVID, we want to limit as much human interaction as possible. We don't know enough yet. Can it come in with them? Can it not come in? Have we been exposed? Have we exposed you guys? We want to try to do as much as we can through telemedicine, and we're going to ask you guys to be nurses at home. And I think for me, the more you know, it's better for everyone, because it empowers you more to be able to make confident decisions with your pet. And it's a partnership between you guys and us in regards to what we want to do. With that said, I believe that is good information in regards to when you should be concerned being at home with your pet, whether you can wait it out a little bit or call us immediately. So with that, my name is Abel, Dr. Gonzalez, again with Hannah the Pet Society, over at the Eastside location, off Mall 205. Please take care of yourselves out there. Bye.